Guess who's back in his class? Back again. Shornack's back in his class. Tell a friend. La da 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 da. La da da da. La da 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 da. Shut up, Dyke. Yes, sir. Hello, children. So, today we're going to talk about the benefits of physical activity. This is going to be lesson 5.4, and it would help if I knew the page. Please turn to page 133, please. Someone finally got smart and decided to put the textbook in the in Schoolology, so as you're listening to the video, you can just follow along. Yes, someone finally got smart. Anyway, okay, lesson 5.4, the benefits of physical activity. Again, under the quick write, it says, describe your favorite physical activity and how you think how it benefits your physical, mental, emotional, and social health. Well, I've got 3 of them. Golf, is my favorite physical activity. Benefits me physically, again, just walking the golf course, swinging the golf clubs. Mentally, you really need to work mentally on hitting the ball. And emotionally, socially, I golf with my brothers. I golf with my friends. We get out. It's a fun time to hang out with each other. I like to weight lift, both with free weights, Pilates, home gym. Again, physically, obviously, it benefits me by giving me more muscle, burning fat, making me, I feel, look more attractive. Mentally and emotionally, again, it helps. There's so much to the dopamine to working out how you feel good. Again, socially, it doesn't really do anything because a lot of times I just work out by myself. I have free weights and other exercise things at home. So socially, I just work out on my own. Last thing, probably my favorite physical activity, and it really is the cheapest, is just walking outside. I go walking, at least 3 miles a day, as far as a walk. And physically, obviously, it benefits me because there is nothing better than a walk outside physically. It's a cardio exercise. You're getting your heart rate going. You're outside. You're getting your vitamin D. You're getting your fresh air. Mentally and emotionally, again, as we're going to talk about when we get into sleep next week, walking outside, getting that vitamin D, that exercise helps regulate your brain, and walking outside helps with regulating your melatonin, which helps your sleep. And again, socially, it'll help because sometimes I'll walk around a school track and I'll talk with people I see a lot. A lot of times my mom will come over and I'll walk around someplace with her, or I'll go to my mom's house and we'll walk around her house, around that area. We talk and we're socially active. So think of that, your favorite physical activity and how it benefits you physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially. So, physical activity and your health. If you enjoy sports, you already know that exercising can make you feel good. Physical activity has many other benefits as well. Physical activity is any kind of movement that causes your body to use energy. Please write down that word in the definition. Every kind of physical activity, vigorous or moderate, can help keep you healthy. Figure 5.5 shows some of the healthy benefits of regular physical activity. Sorry, I forgot to say, we're going to learn about the benefits of regular physical activity, the different ways physical activity can improve your health, and the importance of aerobic exercise. And we'll talk about what aerobic exercise means. We're not just talking about, Jane Fonda workouts, from the 80s and, getting in your spandex and your leotards and moving in and out. Aerobic exercise is that physical cardio moving exercise where you're moving all of your body. So, figure 5.5, how physical activity benefits your health. Physical activity benefits your health physically, mentally, and emotionally, and social health. What type of physical activities do you enjoy? Again, physical strength. You strengthen your heart and lungs. Again, the more you work, the stronger your heart and your lungs get. You build strong bones. You maintain a healthy weight. You resist disease. That's such a critical thing. That's one of the big things about, again, staying physically active is resisting the disease because your heart works better. Your lungs work better. Just every part of your body works better when you're physically active. And the more your body works better, the better it resists disease. Mental, emotional benefits. You feel more energetic. You get tired less easily. You sleep better. As long as you don't work out about strenuous workouts 3 hours before bed. You work out strenuously 3 hours before bed. It takes a long time for your body to cool down. You reduce stress, and you do feel proud of your accomplishments. Especially, I love looking at my accomplishments on my Fitbit. Social benefits. You have fun. You can meet new people. You can gain support and encouragement from friends. Some of the vocabulary we're going to learn is physical activity, strength, endurance, aerobic exercise, anaerobic exercise, flexibility, physical fitness, and exercise. Page 134. We're going to connect to social studies, starting the day off right. People in many Japanese offices, factories, and schools start the day with group activity. Students in Japanese schools may learn traditional martial arts such as judo and karate or karate. I've been watching too much Cobra Kai lately. Share what you know about physical activity or sport that is popular in foreign countries. So, Mrs. Gorham was doing that when we were here in school. She would take some access hours during the week. During your access hours, she'd change them up and have you guys do some physical activities to start off the day. It was awesome. Strength, endurance, and flexibility. Different kinds of physical activity benefit your health in different ways. Some activities build strength, which is the ability of your muscles to exert force. To build muscle strength, you need to push or pull against force, such as gravity. Pull-ups, for instance, build muscle strength in your arms. Again, and the more, sorry, I'm going to dump trash. The more you work out your muscles, the stronger they get. Again, the stronger they get, the more force you're able to exert. So again, any physical activity to strengthen your bones and muscles is great for you. One of the big things to do is start off with decent weights, or again, just doing push-ups, pull-ups, triceps dips, squats with your body weight. Do it to what's known as failure, but do it to where you're doing your push-up correctly. So many people, when they're trying to get strength and muscle, will start off with heavy weights and try and do as much as they can, but they're not doing them correctly. It's always best to start off with a medium weight and make sure that you are doing that, bicep curl, tricep pull, shoulder lift. Make sure that you are doing it correctly. Activities to build strength may also increase endurance. Endurance means how long you can engage in a physical activity without becoming overly tired. There are two kinds of endurance. Muscle endurance is how your muscles can perform a task without tiring. Heart and lung endurance is how well your heart and lungs can provide your body with oxygen. See figure 5.6. And we're talking about muscular endurance. That's what we mean by doing a proper push-up. A push-up is one of the best activities you can do. It builds bicep strength, tricep strength, shoulder strength, chest strength, as long as you're doing it correctly. And what we mean by endurance is when you're doing it correctly, how many can you do to failure? Again, if you keep doing them and then you keep doing sets of 10, every couple days, do a couple sets of 10. And then in 2 weeks, try a couple sets of 11. And then try a couple sets of 12. And then keep going and going and going. It's always best when you're doing strength and conditioning training is to not work the same muscle daily. Give it time to repair itself. Don't try and do bicep curls to get your biceps stronger every single day. Do arms and shoulders one day, do legs one day, do back and maybe chest one day, and then take the rest of the week off. Aerobic exercise is rhythmic, non-stop, moderate to vigorous activities that work the heart and build endurance. Anaerobic exercise, by contrast, is intense physical activity that requires short bursts of energy. Jogging 10 miles is aerobic exercise, while sprinting 50 meters at top speed is anaerobic exercise. It's good to do both aerobic and anaerobic exercises. So figure 5.6 shows things that we can do to build what we want. Activities that build endurance. This chart groups activities according to how well they build endurance. Which of these exercises do you choose? Vigorous activities. Do 20 minutes 3 times a week. Aerobic dancing, cycling, cross-country skiing, ice hockey, inline skating, running, skateboarding, swimming. I have a exercise bike at home that I like to ride 3 miles 5 days a week, 1 mile, which is 3 minutes. So I do 15 minutes a week. Moderately vigorous exercises. Do 30 minutes 3 times a week. Basketball, calisthenics, field hockey, handball, tennis, walking. And I guess I should have looked up what calisthenics are. I can do that right now. It says calisthenics are exercises that don't rely on anything but a person's own body weight. These exercises are performed with different levels of intensity and rhythm. Sometimes these exercises are done with light handheld tools with rings and wands. So things like push-ups, squats, tricep dips, pull-ups, things like that. That again, when we can use a lot of that exercise equipment that Mrs. Gibbs got here in Vineland Middle, all of those are calisthenic exercise machines. Occasionally, vigorous activities. These activities build muscle strength and flexibility. Baseball, downhill skiing, football, snowboarding, softball, volleyball. Again, I like to golf. When it comes to moderate, I love to walk at least 3 miles a day with this quarantine time, with this different school schedule. I fit time in 30 minutes in the morning before school starts, 30 minutes during lunch, to get an hour's worth of walking outside 7 days a week. I walk every single day of the week. Page 135. Figure 5.7 shows calories burned during various activities. The graph shows how many calories a 100-pound person burns during an hour activity. How many hours of tennis would take to burn 450 calories? So we say running 10 miles an hour burns about 850 calories. Cross-country skiing burns about 475. Tennis, we see burns about 275. Swimming, 25 yards a minute, burns about 175. Cycling 6 miles an hour burns, it looks like about 150. And walking 2 miles an hour burns about 150 as well. So finally, physical activities can promote flexibility. Flexibility is the ability to move the body joints through a full range of motions. It helps with everything from dancing to playing football, and it may help prevent injuries. You can improve your flexibility by stretching your muscles and joints. Ballet, yoga, swimming, and volleyball are good ways to build flexibility. There's also things that are known as, when it comes to stretching to build flexibility, there's dynamic stretching and there's static stretching. Yoga is static stretching, where you are just, you're putting your arms behind your back and you're moving it up. That's just static stretching. You're not going anywhere. Dynamic stretching is things like jumping jacks or moving your shoulders or your neck back and forth. That's dynamic stretching. Moving your arms up, down, side to side. Other benefits: physical activity can loosen your muscles and help you relax. During aerobic activities, your brain releases chemicals that calm you down. Vigorous activities can also release stress. You may even find that you sleep better after an active day. I always do. Figure 5 during physical activity, your body burns calories. Figure 5.7 shows a number of calories you use during different activities. I'm not reading well today. Regular activity can help maintain a healthy weight. Physical activity can also help firm up your muscles. When you are active, you look better and you feel better. Reading check. Sort the following words into 3 groups: running, basketball, swimming, stair climbing, weightlifting, soccer, karate, softball, dancing. Label each group. We're not going to do that. Again, if we're going to go to healthglencoe.com, we'd learn what you can do to be more physically fit and stay that way. We're actually going to watch a video about that later. Again, what is fitness? Staying physically active keeps you physically fit. Physical fitness is the ability to handle everyday physical work and play without becoming tired. Physical fitness gives you enough energy to carry you through the day. It makes you more confident and helps you deal with stress. It also helps maintain a healthy weight level. In short, it makes your life better. You can improve or maintain your physical fitness by exercising. Exercise is planned, structured, repetitive physical activity that improves or maintains physical fitness. An ideal exercise plan includes a variety of different activities. Types of physical activity include, we'll get to that in just a minute. I want to do healthy skills activity. Stress management. When you guys get stressed, there's certain dynamic and static stresses that you can do to help you. Tension tamers. Physical activity is a good way to keep stress under control. If you feel stress building up, any kind of activity, even cleaning your room, will help. Here are several activities that can relieve stress. Shoulder lift. Hunch your shoulders up to your ears for a few seconds, then release. And what you should do is breathe in through your nose as you're lifting. And then when you release, breathe out through your mouth. It's like a yoga activity. Elastic jaw. Take a few deep, relaxing breaths. Open your mouth and shift your jaw to the right as far as possible without discomfort. Hold for a count of 3. Repeat on the left side. Sleeper. Lie on your side, arms over your head. Stiffen your body, then relax, letting your body fall where it wants to. Repeat on the other side. Finally, tense, relax. Make a fist and tense the muscle in your hands and forearm. Then release. Repeat with your other hand. You can do this with your abdomen, thighs, buttocks, and toes. Again, lifestyle activities. Every day, try to keep your body moving as much as possible. There are a lot of ways to do this. You can walk or ride your bike to school if it's not too far. You can take a walk for fun with your dog, with a friend, or by yourself. Games such as tag or jump rope can also boost your activity levels. Even cleaning your room is a way to get your body moving. Aerobic activities. Try to get some aerobic activities 3 to 5 times a week. Riding your bike, skateboarding, and inline skating can give you exercise on the go. You can also try swimming, hiking, or running around the block. You will benefit most if you do these activities for at least 20 minutes at a time. You can get your aerobic activities from organized sports such as soccer, basketball, or skiing. Strength and flexibility activities. 2 or 3 times a week, work on your strength and flexibility. Such exercises as push-ups and pull-ups will help you develop strength. Dancing, rope climbing, or karate will help you build flexibility. Shoot Will, Johnny Lawrence, or Daniel LaRusso. Try to cut down on the amount of time you spend sitting still. Obviously, you have to sit still some of the time when you're in class doing homework or eating meals. However, you can reduce the amount of time you spend watching television or playing video games. Replace some of these idle hours with active games and sports. You may find you're having more fun than ever. So we'll do a small little worksheet on this, and then I'm going to give you guys a little video to watch about some activities that you can do to make yourself physically active. As always, if you have any questions, Pirates, please unmute yourself or message me through Schoolology. Thank you very much and have a super sparkly day.